Well, hello everyone, and welcome here to the Wednesday short morning sports stream. Back here again in NBA 2K16's My Career. Getting ready to, let's see, what do we got today? Take on the Charlotte Hornets. Of course, last couple games I set a new career high and then beat that career high. Hopefully we'll continue the hot streak of shooting here. So, let's go ahead and jump into the game. Let's see here. Want to wear a classic jersey. Let's go with the classic home.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the
Hope
Indiana
everyone is
Pacers
doing
playing
well
against
today.
the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance
Hopefully
to
my
add
mic
to their win
is
total.
working.
And if you've been watching this team
it
play
is.
lately,
Okay.
you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak.
Forgot to turn
He's
the
been
volume
on a
on to
tear.
check.
How's he gotten so?
Well, he's letting the game
Hot
come to
check.
him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well-
Lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me
barbecue
hungry right
chicken.
now. But oof, that's
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Yeah. Is it lunchtime? Like, we got it some time. But you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow, it's like an extraordinary
Yes.
basketball IQ, isn't it? Do you have a good a high basketball
one,
IQ, Shaq?
Why?
Because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches. Elbow sandwiches right
really
in your
hungry.
mouth.
Let's get it down to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Barbecue chicken sounds good. Elbow sandwiches, not so much.
The Pacers look to take charge. We're going to bring it to you
Of course,
here from
last year,
Indianapolis, Indiana.
I'd be starting
Next game
with
for the
Cody
Pacers,
Zeller.
they pick up the W against the Jazz in Utah.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up.
But
against
this is
them.
2K16, not
Kept the crowd out of the
2K15.
game, and for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I would have
very
laughed
impressed,
if I
Ray,
was
with what-
drafted
with
by
the way
the
they
Hornets
stood their
again.
ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. MKG and Zeller at the
Wow.
forward duo. Kemba Walker is out
Cody
there at
Zeller's
one.
kind of easy to
And
run
it's
away
Kaminsky
from.
in at the 5.
I did increase my athlete
Now
ability
here's
a little
Walker.
bit more too,
Turned
so
in
that
an
kind of
outstanding
helps.
game against Brooklyn. Here's Zeller. Nails the baby hook.
Huh.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want to establish that presence down low early in the game.
Martin against Ellis.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's rebounded
no.
by Kid Gilchrist. On defense, the Pacers. Martin kicks to
Can't believe he missed that.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist.
Nope.
Moore with the block. Ellis with it. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. And there's the feed to Jordan.
Oh,
Both hands.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
First quarter of
that
play
one of the
with about a
preview
minute and
plays?
a half gone. Walker with a clean look. Offline with his 3. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And that one's
There
good.
we go. There we
It's
go.
an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fader on the way.
The only way that I know
Good,
of
and it
getting
takes a
more
nice bounce
VC
off the
per
right
game
iron and
in
down.
terms of
Wow, you don't see him
contract
make plays like that very
wise
often.
is
That's a
just
nice
the amount
move
you
there
get
for the
paid
basket.
They
per
set the
game.
pick, and it's Ellis penetrating.
Probably when you were,
George with
I mean, that's weird that
around.
you were traded
Yes,
and your
it's Ellis
contract
picking up the
dropped.
assist.
but-
George has got 5.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So
Usually
early
it deals
offensively,
with the
they've been great.
contract,
That's
at least the
way you
per
like to
game
see it.
stuff, the
Now
salary.
here's Martin. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's George. It's a 5-point game. Hill dishes to Ellis. Pick up by Hill. Ellis kicks to George. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Charlotte with it. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they
But
should
like I
have been.
said, that's
in that
weird
game,
unless
at least
this
when
game
they
for
had
some
the ball.
reason
Yeah, it was a
penalizes
mismatch.
you
I
for
mean,
being
the defense
traded.
from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Hill drives in. It's stolen by Kaminsky.
Oh, that's not good.
stolen
Oh,
by
it's
Hill.
stolen right
And
back.
now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Count that one. And it's 7 points for Paul George.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here is Martin. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be out of
Yeah, there
bounds.
we
The
go.
Pacers will take it.
Yeah, the best I can
And here
tell
are the
you,
top
Honey
free
Bear,
throw
is
shooting
that,
teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often.
is to just keep
Second,
playing
the
at a
Pacers.
high level,
they've
and
had
then
a lot
when
of success
your
at the
contract
free throw line
expires,
converting
negotiate
those
a better
at high
contract.
level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Hill. Solomon Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Now here's Stuckey. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Got a piece of it.
Ooh, I'm not gonna.
And
No,
that'll
no
be
way.
Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
No, that's not our ball. Nice try, me. Yeah, that's kind of strange unless
We've got
it
1:55
does drop
left
if you
to
get
play here in the
traded. Maybe
first.
if you demand a trade, it penalizes you for demanding a trade.
Now Lynn. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and
But
drew the
if
whistle.
it
Yeah, but
works
he
like
was
the
late to
actual
get there,
NBA,
Greg,
which
so
I
the
thought it did,
referee
if you get
couldn't
traded,
give
the
him a
other
free
team should
pass
pick
on
up your
that one.
current contract.
Indiana on D. Here's Lamb. He had 15 points last outing.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Hill has the open look.
Oh,
And
wow.
the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
Yeah,
Hill's
'cause-
got his first
yeah,
bucket of the
don't
game.
pass it
He's
to
on
me,
the
take
board
that
for
shot.
3.
Defender's kind of backed off when he forgot he could hit a three. Could also be, dropping, the team chemistry and all that. The performances could have hurt too. Spencer Hawes.
Never seems to take a bad shot.
Hill against Hairston.
Forget what all the bonuses are.
Looking to end the run. And that one's good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Here's Hill.
So look at it
He
after
hasn't
the
yet
game.
put up any points in this one. Outside Hill. Turner passes to Stuckey. Some nice passing here by Indiana. There's the pick. Moore dishes to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's Hill.
Hey, there we
Assist
go.
by Hill.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Good ball
Three of the
movement.
last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Lamb. Looking at his numbers,
that's a
he's averaging
moving
about
screen.
6.5 points a game.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
And Indiana making a change here. Miles is checked in. No good for Moore. Hornets trail by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
That was my fault there. I didn't realize
Now here's
he wasn't
Lynn.
far enough
Not a
that he
lot of
was able to
room.
recover and force a
Kaminsky
tough
kicks
shot.
to Hurston. Lets it go from deep. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in.
Brick.
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. You know, just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing, forever.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure.
It's an interesting face he was making
for
in that
Kemba.
still
He needs
shot.
to
It was
shoot
like
better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better?
Blah, 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 blah.
Game you've been
I don't know
playing
if you're
forever is
talking to
take
me.
your
I think
game
you're
to a
trying
new
to talk
level,
to me.
and that's going to take some discipline. I think
Maybe
Kemba
you're talking
has
to
more
George Hill.
than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
All right, let's just skip ahead here.
Checked in for Hill. Solomon Hill comes in
Subbed
for
in
George.
at center.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for C.J. Miles. And George Hill's subbed in for Monte Ellis. And then for Charlotte, Kaminsky is checked in for Hawes. Jeremy Lamb comes in
nice
for
shot,
Michael
Scott.
Kidd-Gilchrist. And Martin subbed in for
That
Jeremy Lamb.
rhymed.
You can't.
I'm a opponent,
afford
I didn't even
to give
know
him
it.
that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of
Oh
fighting over and
no!
through that.
Oh.
And the Pacer lead has been cut down to 11
Okay,
on the
that's on
bucket
me.
from Walker.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Hill passes to Moore. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's
No.
Indiana.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Hornets trail by 13.
Give him a little shake and bake.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Zeller setting the pick for Lamb.
Feel like I'm running all over
He
the
kicks it to
place.
Zeller from 17 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
That would have been an offensive
Zeller's
board if
got
that
his
didn't
second
go
basket.
in.
Pacers leading by 11. Hill.
Oh,
Lamb.
oh,
All
not
the
gonna run
defender
all the
had
way
to
back.
do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
They get it back. Here's Kaminsky. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Yep, of course
Where's
that's
the
going to
box out?
penalize
Some
me.
easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail
Okay.
a team's chance to win.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul.
No!
And he converted an easy bucket.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops.
Let
Straight
that go a little
ahead,
too
playing
early.
downhill and physical.
Turner's checked in for Mike Scott. P.J. Harrison's checked in for Charlotte.
That sucked.
The shot no good. Excellent D there from Hill. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Hill gets a screen from Moore.
And
there's
right down the
whistle.
lane.
Foul
Oh,
on
so
the
close
shot.
to
He'll go to
me.
the line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Indiana, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
They set the pick. Hairston kicks to Kaminsky.
Oh,
Traps in
no.
the tray.
Yep, he can hit that check.
Kaminsky's got
Can't
his
let
second
him
bucket
be
of the
that
night.
wide open.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Use that
Get in there. There we go.
7 points for Hill.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Wow, I'm surprised Walker didn't drive in
Up
there.
top, Walker. He's guarded by Hill. The 10-footer. Can't hit. Shot is off.
Thunk.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Pacers lead by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Yay for halftime.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. I like how many points we were able to generate from the paint in the half. Our offense should have...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Paul George really making a difference here.
I don't want him
It's
to
as
mount
if
a
he
comeback.
can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. MKG and Zeller at the forward duo. Martin is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Kaminsky in at the 5. And Moore kicks to Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. Pick up by Hill. In the corner, George with it. Good in the assist.
There we
goes
go.
to Ellis.
It's a good start to the
Ellis
half.
has got 3 assists in the game.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Down low, here's Kid Gilchrist. And it's sent back by George.
Bye-bye.
Hill dishes to George. Ellis the pass to Moore. Can't hit. Great D that time from Martin.
I got double
Hornets
teamed.
trail by 11. Walker with it. Picked up by Ellis. And taken away by Ellis.
There we
2
go.
on 1 as
There
they
we
jump out on
go.
the break.
All the way, Al.
And
Oh,
it's
my
blocked.
goodness.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. And some changes here for the Hornets. Pause comes in for Zeller. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And George kicks to Moore. Back to George. Pause with the block. Clock at 4. And a wide open look for Freak.
Oh,
and
my
once again
goodness.
off the
I
mark
can't
by
buy a
Indiana.
bucket here all of a
1 for
sudden.
5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Ellis against Kid Gilchrist. Here's Kaminsky, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now,
Wow.
Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Can't get it to go.
He's really lacking in confidence out there.
Man,
0
we are
field
sure
goals
do like
made
blowing
so
the
far
second
in this
half
game.
lead.
Hill dishes to Moore. It's back to Hill. Pick up by Hill. George passes to Ellis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. That's good for George on the assist
there we
from Monte
go.
Ellis. Ellis has got his 4th assist in this one. find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team.
Whoa,
Kaminsky was the focus of the
no.
discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is looking
Almost
for big things
forced a
from him
turnover
throughout
there.
the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And Moore kicks to George. Freak sets a screen for George.
Oh, there we go.
And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. George has got the lead up to 13.
There we
now
go
for the
is
Pacers.
my catchphrase
Hornets
now.
have gone 2 of
Trademark.
5 shooting here in the third quarter. There's the screen. Here's Kid Gilchrist.
Oh, he did get
An
it.
easy
Wow,
layup after
George.
coming off the pick.
Great job
Some
of
poor
screening
recovery there.
Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hill, a screen on Lynn. Ellis dishes to Hill. Use that pick
Nice
to get him close.
move.
And the Pacers lead by 13.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And it's Martin penetrating. Yes!
Oh.
And a nice assist from Lynn.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah,
Hello.
high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not
Hello
going to get
from
it done.
France.
They've
Hello
got
from
to
the
figure it
United
out.
States.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Pacers.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Catching up on the changes now for
He didn't
Indiana.
switch.
Turner's checked in for Hill. Solomon Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Here's Moore. Drops it in from 14
Give him a
feet
little
away.
bump off there.
Moore's got 7.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
127
There's
left
no
to play in the
space
third.
to be had. Create some space.
Outside, Lynn shot off the screen, and Charlotte
That's gonna
again
go in.
with the bucket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Kicks to Miles. Outside Hill. Goes back up. Moore. And the
Oh!
rebound goes to the
Trying to
Hornets.
draw the
The
foul
shooting
there.
numbers just aren't there yet
Did not
in the
work
quarter.
at all. I didn't leave my assignment. He's right here.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Hornets shooting their first free throws.
Wow,
First trip to the
that
line
was a
in this
lovely
one.
view of the ref's
And as a
butt.
team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. Walker comes in for Jeremy Lin. Indiana leading by 9.
I didn't go
And
ahead
it's
far
Moore
enough.
penetrating.
Oh!
Shot
Oh!
Just not
Bad
there
shot
from a rhythm
selection.
standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Wow. Yeah, I can not buy a bucket in this game.
Here's the floater. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Turner passes to Hill. Hits it from
There's a
three-point
nice
range.
shot.
Hill's got 6.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Pass break. Here comes Indiana. Can't connect.
Just smack it back up there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pacers out in front, leading by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And the final period of play just about to start.
All right.
Check in for Turner. And then for Charlotte,
Wow,
Kirsten
close
comes
game.
in for Zeller. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Martin.
I'm only shooting 37%. Yuck.
Pacers leading by 5. Moore. He's in at power forward. George Hill out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hill in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Pacers'
Yeah.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as
Only
good
50%
in their
from
last
line,
game.
37% from the
7
field.
of 11 from the floor in the
Ugh.
final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. And it's Walker penetrating.
I'll tell you what, the way
Nice
he's
block.
been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And he hits it. And
Nice,
gets
and
down the play.
one.
3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pacers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the
Whoa.
ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after
And
And
double.
it's George finishing it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy,
for 3
much
seconds
like
yet.
Greg, creating havoc out there. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Clap your hands. Bop, bop.
He dishes it to Moore. To the inside.
Oh,
It's
that's
stolen
not
by
what I wanted to
Kaminsky.
do.
And a fast
I
break
thought he
now
was
for
going
the
to keep
Hornets.
moving across.
Martin with the ball. Here's Zeller, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Zeller's got 4 points
Okay,
now.
well,
in the
I
quarter.
misread that
And
play
that's how the
entirely.
coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Moore with
There
the
we go.
bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today?
Woo-hoo!
Ending with a basket
Go
coming off a
Pacers.
pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Martin
Yeah, well,
goes
right
in.
now, go Pacers.
To the inside.
Uh-oh.
Zeller.
Oh, what a
Moore with the
recovery!
block.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Indiana.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense.
Get out of here.
And they had all the looks they
There we
wanted.
go.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win
Woo!
of the season series.
Black City
To
going on
establish
right now.
a
Too bad there was a
psychological
foul.
edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for George. Just an outpouring of points from him.
Amazing
Nobody could do
performance
much
for
to keep
him
him
and a
from
terrible
dropping it in.
performance for me.
Looking at who's out there now for
That
the
was a
Pacers.
terrible
Mike
pass.
Scott's checked in for Hill. Solomon Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for
That
Monte
was an
Ellis.
impressive shot.
Young is subbed in for George Hill. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put
I don't know
the
why I'm
defense
really
on their
needing
heels. You
to
can
work
see right
here.
now they're trying
Just
to
gonna casually
react,
just
and that's what you
circle
want when
around.
you're in a rhythm offensively.
Run around.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
Hey, look at that.
Even early.
Overall satisfaction of beat. Good old teammate Gray. Yeah, no player of the game for this one.
Monte Ellis. Monte, when the coach looks over this,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Definitely not going to get player of the game for that performance.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key
Wow,
to his team's
I didn't
victory
realize
here.
Paul George
Well,
scored
Paul
that
George
much
showing us
in this
again
game.
tonight. While he is one
Good
of the
thing he did,
premier
because no one
winning
else.
players in the NBA.
I certainly
we know
wasn't
that defensively
doing
he's
much of
always going to do
anything.
the job. but he's just as valuable on the other end, scoring off the catch or the dribble.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering.
Well, he looked pretty good in the preseason game the other night against the Bulls. Or I think it was last night,
And that'll
actually.
do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
He finished with
From
like
myself,
26 points. Showed that his... I know I saw a highlight of a dunk he had showing a little bit of his explosiveness again. I think he's going to be one of those guys that a lot of people kind of... Well, I mean, seeming that he didn't play last year, kind of... Well, he did. Towards the end, he played a little bit. But kind of one of those undervalued players that a lot of people may overlook. Since he didn't play all that much last year, except for a few games towards the end. Ooh, Gatorade news. Hoping people overlook him in the draft. Or in like a fantasy draft. Let's go ahead and do that. Love to get him as a steal in like late rounds. Let's see what we got here. Classic away 1. Yeah, we won't
It's
classic
the
home.
2K
Let's go with the
Sports
classic
pregame
way. Now it's
show.
classic week.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Indiana Pacers. We've seen some solid play from this Indiana team recently. Over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of.
In the draft,
when they're on,
that kind of
which they have been
people
consistently,
may slip a
they
few
are
rounds.
An excellent unit.
Get some good steal picks in.
And Jabari
So we
Parker
got
is a
Mendo's
guy
keeper
we'll have
picks.
our eye on tonight. Had to sit out most
One
of
keeper
last
from
season
the
after
previous
he
team
tore
can't
the
be the
ACL.
same guy
Oh,
back-to-back
Shaq is
years.
still-
So it's nice finding
like
some
him.
value
He
players
showed
in
us
later
he can
rounds. You can
score
keep them
consistently on
and
the
not have
NBA
to
level.
sacrifice
He
high
had an
draft
early
picks.
setback, but he's motivated as any young player.
Like
I
this
know you've
year,
seen his commercials.
I
He's
kept
coming
Nikola
back.
He's coming back with a
Vucevic.
vengeance, and he's a very efficient scorer.
Had him for
at
the
his
last 2
position,
years,
for his
and
age,
he's been
he's
nothing
got
but a
a
double-double
great deal of
machine.
skill, and I think
People
he's the
still kind of
forgotten man in
overlook
Milwaukee
him.
because
Definitely
they
an
made the
undervalued
playoffs, but
player.
This guy was their best player.
I got
before
him
that.
in the third round. It's like, well, I didn't use him as my keeper the previous year, so it's like, I'm
The
going to use
game
him
is coming up
this year.
shortly. It's time to get down to Kevin Hart.
The crowd is assembled at BMO Harris Bradley Center looking for a Bucks victory here in Milwaukee. And we've got it right here for you on 2K Sports. The Pacers will play just this one game on the road before returning back to Indiana. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And during this streak,
I was
guys,
moving
one
a
thing you
little
can see
faster. I
on
probably
this
could
team
have
is
gotten
that
there.
everybody
Whoa, fast
is
break.
clearly defined. Every player knows exactly what's expected
All right.
of them. All the pieces seem to be
Good
fitting
start.
together perfectly.
Yep, and there isn't a more confident team in the NBA right now. Believe me, none of the guys on that team think this winning streak has happened by accident.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Moore, he's in at power forward. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Hill, and it's George.
Yeah,
at
that
the three
works.
slot.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize Monte
Whoa, that
Ellis'
almost went
impact
over my head.
offensively. He added,
think
he's
I
one
timed
of the
that
best
jump
in the
right.
league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make
Take
sure
the
we go at
screen.
him defensively and see that
Or
he expends
throw
some
up
energy
that.
there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis' strong suit seems like a smart plan.
Thank you,
That
Doris.
works as well.
And now,
I
just
guess.
over a minute played here in the first. Parker left side.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Okay.
Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. There's the pick. Puts it up from 15, and it's in.
Yeah, there we go.
Bounce off the right side. Ellis has got his first points of the night.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
That
Starting
is
to rumble
just
already.
weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here is Hill. Last game we saw him score 14. Nice D from Bogut.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Moore against Monroe. A fadeaway, and he tries off the glass, but it's no
Weird
good.
to see Monroe in a
Indiana's gone
Bucks
1 of 2 from
uniform
long range
instead
in the
of
first
Pistons.
quarter. Nobody near George. Sinks the triple. George
I'm
has
sure
got
I'll get
6.
used to it by
For Clark,
season's
we've
end.
seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control.
It's also
yet.
weird to see
And
Monte
guys, I
Ellis
think
in an
each
Indiana
team knows
Pacers
they can win
uniform.
this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And here is Parker after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And he gets it to go.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Hill against Monroe. Moore dishes to Ellis. Four on the clock. Here's Moore. And lots of
I
contact
got the
there.
foul.
Missing the
Okay,
shot. He'll
okay.
shoot 2.
I was like, no,
It's
no,
on
no.
Andrew Bogut.
I hate when I pump fake.
Indiana shooting their first foul shots of the
Okay,
night.
here we go. Can't counteract it.
That's good for Moore. For so long, Clark, Freak has made it apparent that he wants to be a global star. Isn't that what all these guys really want? And tries to achieve that through endorsements. You wonder if he has taken some of his focus off the game.
Well, you know, it's perfectly fine for any NBA player to sign a few endorsements, but you have to make sure that the main thing stays the main thing. NBA players need to hoop more than they need to worry about their brand.
Now, here's Parker. A 23-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And don't forget about his work on the glass.
Yep,
I
don't want to get too caught up in my brand.
Now, here is Hill. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. And he gets
That's why I said, screw Foot Locker, I'm taking the money. Oh, wait.
To lead you to the right place.
If I was
with that
concerned
pass.
about my brand, I'd be more upset than the Foot
really
Locker
wanna
deal. But
find
that
that
stance
igniter
socks.
here.
I've
Yeah,
already
that's right.
blown them off
Kevin,
once,
the
and they
offense
came
has
back with a
basically been running
good
in
offer.
place.
They got to get going. Now here's Mayo, and the shot is good.
I like mayo on my sandwich. Haha, that's a terrible pun, sorry.
So
Hair
for
looks like he
Milwaukee,
spilt
their
a
last
jar
game,
of mayo
a win
on it.
against the Raptors.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing
It's
in
got that weird
on those
grayish white
opportunities,
color to it.
which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Here's Carter Williams following the basket by Freak. Mayo kicks to Carter Williams. Plumlee the pass to Parker. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
George dishes to Hill. Here's Turner again.
There we go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Monroe. He had 22 points in the win against Toronto.
All right, hustle back.
And they're
Fast
pushing it
break.
up.
Fast break.
Ahead.
Get in there.
Freak
Woohoo!
gets it to go on the assist by Stuckey. 8 points for Freak.
All right,
And
all
when
right.
the
Enough
size
celebrating.
advantage is as big as it was then, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Those are the kind of nice inside
stop
looks
the
they've gotten in the first
celebration.
half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And the shot is good
we
from
go.
Stuckey.
You know, obviously, he knows
Seriously,
how
I'm
to finish with
trademarking.
some
There we
flair.
go. I'm gonna make a T-shirt that says "There we go."
Carter Williams with it. He had 22 points in the win against Toronto.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
And that one's good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pacers lead by 6. And the first quarter is in the books. Talking about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We have seen from comes in for Perry Jones. Parker's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for O.J. Mayo. On the court for Indiana, Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Paul George is out there with Freak, and it's Turner in at the center position.
That's the thing of
Into the
beauty.
paint.
And here comes me jumping in the background.
So
Hello,
it's the Bucks now.
I'm here.
It's a 10-point game. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets looked really strong. He had 9 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
What are they talking about?
Through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well,
I
think he
shot
actually gave them a
poorly,
little
and Paul
more
George had
than
27
what they
points. What do you
needed.
mean they leaned on
Terrific
me?
all-around effort.
I guess they forgot about all that.
A minute 50 left in the first half. George against Parker. Clock at 6. Stolen by George.
Oh, all the way, George. All the way. Boom!
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been
Nice.
more determined than their opponent thus far. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't
Tell
it?
you what, ever since I've moved into the starting lineup, we've
Parker
really been on a
outside.
roll.
They set the pick. Pass to Vaughn. Back to Parker.
Of course, we were on a roll while I was still coming off the bench,
Feeds it
too.
to Carter Williams.
It's like midway
Shot
through
to
the
stop
season.
run. That
Or a
drops,
couple games
and it
into the
comes off an
season.
assist from Parker.
We finally got things
And it's
rolling.
7 points for Michael Carter-Williams. Hill against Monroe.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Outside Hill. Moore against Carter-Williams. 5 on the clock. Stuckey kicks to Moore.
Get in there. Come on.
Good work defensively
Oh,
by Monroe.
boo.
And the foul called on
Oh, they're in
Freak.
the bonus.
That's his first
well.
foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the
I
game.
just made them.
Boy,
Giving
they're
them
really battling, guys.
2 free
Not
points.
sitting back, being aggressive, attacking. when
Okay,
they
just
have the
one.
chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Hill kicks to Moore. The layup
Oh,
missed.
wow.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and
Should've
maybe
tried a
even more
step
than
back
that.
Shot. All right, a little rough ending there.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
George having a fantastic game. He has 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. We'll get out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Parker in at the 3 spot.
Oh,
that's
no!
The 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Great way
Boy, we are
to
not
start
good
to
at
have
sticking
easy
to our
layup
guys.
against some soft D.
Middleton against Ellis. And a wide open look for Freak. Hits the
I guess Monroe lost me.
Moore's got
he got
10.
confused.
Superb playmaking from MyCareer.
Where did he go?
That dish was
He just
right on time.
disappeared.
Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Hill with it.
Oh, look at the double screen here.
Hill kicks to Hill. And the layup
Please
is good
hit
after
that.
a
You're
nice
right
lead
there.
pass. And the Pacers lead by 11.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
From 13. Goes back up. Moore with the
Okay,
block.
well, I let him get the offensive board, but at least I blocked his shot.
George against Parker. Fires from 14. And again, it's Indiana converting.
That works.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Good effort by me diving on the
Taking a look
ground.
back over the last month, Kevin, let's see how Indiana stacked up. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Milwaukee.
All right.
And we have a
Okay,
moment to take a
Monroe's
look at the
not
best
exactly
three-point
a-
shooting teams in the NBA. In third, the Pacers.
Hey, look at
No
us.
doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
First free throw is good.
I stare off into space. Finish my thought from before. I was just saying he's not the most consistent free throw shooter.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Consistent at making one and one of them.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard.
Ooh.
That's at the top of that
Ooh.
list.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break.
Ugh.
That's a strong start to the half.
Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. Mayo drives in, and it's sent back by Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Jones checked in for Monroe. Solomon Hill
Dove
is
out of
checked in
bounds
for the
trying to
Pacers.
save that.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the Bucks miss
Nope.
again.
I'll
Very
take
dangerous
that.
to leave a guy like
Look
that
how I just
open.
snatched
Lucky
it like
break there.
that is
for the
mine,
D.
sir.
Hill passes to Moore. Outside Hill. Hill gets a screen from Moore. Just 5 to shoot. Hill kicks to Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's now 9
Pouring it
points for
on,
Ellis.
baby. Pouring it
such
on.
outstanding patience and decision making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Shots good by Middleton.
A lot of
Defensive
space
break.
right there
What?
to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the
Was I
defender
supposed to be
getting over the
guarding
top
him?
of that screen in that particular play.
Hill kicks to Moore. Ellis outside.
Ellis.
Puts one up from 19. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their
Nope.
next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Mayo dishing
Oh,
to
no, no,
Carter
no, 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 no.
Moore with the block. And it's
Oh!
out of bounds to the Bucks.
Oh,
As Milwaukee retains
you
possession.
thought you had me beat.
C.J. Miles
I
is checked in
said
for
no, no.
George Hill.
Oh, that was a great block.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Screen by Bogut. Carter Williams, the pass to Bogut. Lead pass, and he throws it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Ellis kicks to Moore. The feed to Hill. 5 on the clock. There's the screen. Good, and the assist
there
goes to
we
Ellis.
go.
And that's 11 points for Hill.
Keep it
How
rolling,
about the screen
boys.
that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Mayo dishing to Middleton.
Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Ellis against Carter Williams.
Boop, boop.
That doesn't go either for Carter Williams. Ellis, the pass to Moore. Shot, high post. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That's foul number 2.
Just going to get the right release on that
And the
one.
Bucks with some changes. Plumlee comes in for Andrew Bogut.
Where am I?
And it's Vaughn
Oh, there I
for
am.
Chris Middleton. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Hill. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So a moment now to see the story on Michael Carter Williams. Over the last month, he has been...
You want a guy to come in who knows how to run the offense intelligently, and that's exactly what he does. Kind of like how you ran things, Greg.
And the Bucks making a change here. Parker's checked in.
Whoa.
Mayo against Hill. Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 11. On
Play
the
better
basket
defense
from
than
O.J.
that.
Mayo.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Stuckey into the lane. To the right side. Here's Moore. And good.
There we go.
On the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got
that's
3
enough
assists now in
celebrating.
this one. The Bucks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
Last time we got busy celebrating, we let
set
up
the
basket. Gave up an easy
On the
basket.
pass to Carter Williams. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2
Okay,
shots
all right.
coming up.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for
Couple
him.
easy
He's got 11 points, and
free
he's knocked
throws
down
here.
a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Oh, good. I needed a
Maybe
break.
it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Monroe's checked in for O.J. Mayo. Mike Scott's checked in for Indiana. Paul George comes in for C.J. Miles. Bucks trail by 15. Parker outside. Carter Williams, a screen on George.
One guy like standing at attention
Screen
back
by
there.
Monroe. Different look for Milwaukee. Andrew Bogut checked in for Plumlee.
Just
And
completely
Middleton
stiff.
Subbed in for Vaughn. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
Still back
Hill,
there
he's checked
standing
in for
like
Turner.
that.
Freak comes in for Scott. Monte Ellis checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Hill in for Solomon Hill. On
I
the
could have
court
done
for
better
Indiana.
job defensively.
Moore, he's in at the 4 spot. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hill in at the 5 down low. Hill kicks to George. It's Ellis on the wing, defended by Middleton.
Whoa.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Moore. 6 for 10 with
Say,
that
come
shot
on,
going, and
please
that's a
score
good
over
game
the
for a lot
shorter
of guys.
Williams there.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Got to take advantage of that height mismatch, not heist
Now
mismatch.
Middleton dishes it to Carter Williams. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got
Hey,
9
there's a
rebounds in the
double-double.
game. Getting it done. Here's George. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
Impressive.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys.
A little bit of a better game here.
Has led them to this lead.
Monroe.
Nope.
With the block. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain
3 blocks
possession.
now. None were as good as that one. That one on Mayo was
George
a
against
statement.
Parker. Shot clock at 6.
Or no, it was Carter Williams, I think it was. Never mind. I take that back.
Banked in off the glass.
Whoever that was on, it was a
Showing
statement.
off right there, guys. I mean, he is
I have a
too
bad
good
short-term memory.
with that crossover.
Hill with it. Now Monroe defending.
Move the ball and stick it to
Hill
Buck.
kicks to Hill. Ellis outside. Hill sets the screen for Ellis. Shot off the screen. Here's more.
And
so
one.
The whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a stellar outing in this one for Freak. 11 rebounds, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
And so Moore
Perfect.
nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single
We
foul
haven't
shot
sealed
this
the
half.
deal already.
That's taking care of business, fellas.
Monroe dishes to Carter Williams.
Ooh, I got the red
Monroe with the
circle
screen
of on
Hill.
fireness here
Here's
on
Carter
the
Williams.
defensive end.
Again, Carter Williams missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hill sets the screen for Hill. It's Freak, top of the key. That is good. Moore's got 6 in the quarter.
Now suddenly everyone's
Just
forgotten about
carrying
me. I'll
the
take
load
it.
right now offensively, guys.
Gonna
He
catch
is
some
not wasting any chances.
Fire on the
Where I
offensive
say,
end,
Greg,
too.
it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Middleton against Ellis. And that one goes in as he
Ooh.
is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact
I'll
throw
take
him off
that.
at all.
Oh,
Stayed
no one's
focused
here.
on the
Okay,
rim.
well, I guess
knew
I'll
he
just
was
bring
gonna
it up
get
then.
hit, and still was able to finish.
From the arc. Offensive rebound. And Moore kicks to Ellis. He feeds it to Hill.
That great offensive board.
Hill passes to Hill. It's back to
Okay.
Hill. There's the dish to George. Second chance shot. Nice jump shot. Good. George has got
That
9
works.
points here in the second half.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Take some time off the clock. You got it, coach.
Here's Carter Williams. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Monroe wide open, offline with the baseline jumper.
Well, they said his
Shown some
mid-range
strength
jumper
in the
wasn't all
paint
that
today.
good.
Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
No
Ooh,
good from Moore.
okay.
And as far as jump shots go, that's
Probably
what
could have taken
you
a little
have
more
to
time off
continue
the
to
clock
try and
there.
get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Uh-oh.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Looking at the game, Greg
one of
Monroe
those,
has been having,
hey, guard
he's got
two
8
people.
points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
All right,
He's
now.
not afraid to mix it up.
I just
want
to see if he misses the second one, because that's kind of been the theme for him.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Yep.
Second free throw, no good.
Oh, that's great.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one.
Performance, ooh, a great. And player of the game, good. We can see that
The
block
2K
again.
Sports
Hopefully they
postgame
put that
show.
block in there.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Freak.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled
Well,
as
they
he
didn't
is
even put my 3
poses
blocks
so
as
many
one of the
problems
main
out
categories.
there. But as modest as he is, He's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well,
oh,
his
yeah, it
shooting
was
percentage
Carter
up there in
Williams
the
that
high
got that
50s
block
speaks
on.
to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played, plain and simple. It's all about protecting each possession, and he set the example for them with his excellent decision-making.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny.
You know, I've never even looked. I know they do the little post-game show there. And with some of the highlights player of the game. I've never actually clicked to see what this does. I guess it just probably re-shows what the little clip they showed. It's just them not talking over it. It's a little different presentation. Boom! Oh, that was my favorite block. Oh, did I accidentally click it again? I think I did. Oops. 18 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks, and an assist.
You were a beast on the boards tonight. Was it frustrating that your teammates weren't pulling their weight?
What?
Nah, we were all working hard out there. The ball just bounced my way a few extra times tonight. No need to read any more into that. Sheesh. Next question, please.
Yeah, that's what I say. Sheesh.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd
This
like
question
out there?
again?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
Word is spreading that you're causing some real drama with your off-court commitments, missing appearances, failing to fulfill contracts. Do you have anything to say about that?
Oh, this whole thing.
Look, if you want to talk about my business dealings, you have to get in touch with my agent, Don Pagnotti. But you know what? Let me save you the time because here's what he'll say. No comment. It's silly to comment on stuff like that has no bearing on anything else. So please, let's keep questions on the subject of basketball and basketball only.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ooh, the Chicago Bulls. Let's see what else we got here. Some other classics. Let's go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Classic Home 3.
It's the 2K Sports
It's an all
pregame
classic show today.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Taking a look at the Pacers, they must be satisfied with the way things have gone for them over the first few months. They've played with confidence and composure and have won more than their share of games. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a serviceable all-star. meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games, but he could do it for 40. And then he could do it for playoff time. So I do think the knee surgeries took a little toll on him, as they would any player, but I still think he has a lot left in the tank.
He might be able to get back to his MVP level, but that's going to take a full season. A full season of injury-free play to get that confidence back. Full season, Ernie, 82 games.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see
may
you
not be
later
likely
on.
for this year. May miss the first week of the season with that orbital fracture.
The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action.
Jimmy!
That's certainly what we have in store for us today. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Earlier this season, it was Chicago coming away with the loss in this matchup against the Pacers.
Their
good old
defensive effort all season long.
rivalry
at
here.
home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys.
Okay, now
this
I'm
may be
on
all
Noah.
speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Snell in at the 3 slot.
Okay.
Now, here is George. Coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Here's
Go back up with it. Go back up with it.
Rejected by Gasol. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And that one's good by Butler.
And I like how he puts himself in position there.
I wish I wouldn't hesitate on those shots.
That's what we
I
call
went right back up with
seeing
it. That would have been a good
and feeling the
pass.
game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Moore. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And Moore kicks to George. 6 to shoot. Ellis. Noah with the block. They retain possession. And
man.
George gets it to go.
The block
There
party
you go.
going on
Finally
against
able to
us.
drop one in on their 4th try.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
A key concern for his side is how to keep Monte Ellis from running amok on their defense. He said there are very few players in the league who can take a sliver or a seam in a defense and turn it into 2 points as efficiently as Monte Ellis does. He said 1 step and he's at the rim. We have to move our feet as a unit
there we go.
or he'll get to the rim all game long. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. Hill with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. There's the pass to Ellis. Good.
Yeah, he's going to have a little bit of a step on Noah.
Ellis has got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Outside Rose. Jumper off the screen. The Pacers pull it in. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And Kevin, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital.
shot there
I think
with
they really
some contact,
utilized the
Hill.
second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Shots good by Butler.
Oh,
There's a
Jimmy.
chance he could have a big game if they don't
Jimmy,
D him
Jimmy.
up more tightly on the perimeter.
Indiana trailing here. Hill inside. Working on Rose. Ellis outside. Ellis off a pitch from Moore.
Oh, that's a wild shot to
is off
take.
the mark. Here's Butler. Hill pulls it in. Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Jacks up a 3. Good for the basket.
Okay, here we go.
1 for 1 with that
Here's
shot.
the fire.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Rose up on top. He's guarded by Hill. The kick outside to Butler. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. Off target with the open look.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than
Oh,
that.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
I thought he could sneak that
Snell
one in there.
kicks it
That
to
was
Noah.
my fault.
Rose against Ellis. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep
Gotta
going
watch
straight
where
to
you're
the bench.
going.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Hill. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Chicago also making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. And
got a
Brooks
little
subbed in for
bit of a
Derrick
better
Rose.
matchup. Not too much,
Bulls
but at least
trail
the
by
height's
4.
a little more even.
There's the dish to Snell. Stuckey against Butler. For the 3. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Butler.
Aaron
Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's a good screen.
What do you mean good screen? I'm just standing here.
Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Defended by Butler. Hill gets a screen from Moore. From deep. Hill, no good.
No excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication.
Now here is Hill. He's got 5. Moore right side. It's back to Hill. Hill gets a screen from Moore. Here's Turner. Some solid defense from Gasol.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Brooks with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Brooks has got 6.
Back-to-back threes.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
How's that?
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Brooks
Makes
up
up
on
for
top.
getting
He's guarded
ejected
by Hill.
earlier.
Brooks against Hill. From 12 feet out. The shot is off.
Hold on to that for the end of the quarter.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Swish. Swash.
And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark.
The Gasol brothers.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother, and I'm proud of what he's become as a basketball player and as a man.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way 2 of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become 2 of the best centers in the NBA at this age.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
And then Mark goes on to become a great center for Memphis, and Paul eventually leaves LA for Chicago.
CJ Miles. And it's Hill in
really worked out for the Lakers there.
Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gibson. Gasol comes in for Portis. And
of course,
Tony
lately
Snell
nothing seems to be
Butler.
working well for the Lakers.
Hill inside. Brooks covering. Not that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Moore.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on
Or
the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Noah the screen. The drive by Brooks. Again, the miss by Brooks.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert.
Hey, there we go.
He has to continue.
Wasn't really expecting the fast break to
junk
move.
in his trunk. He'll find a
to
way
go on the fast break.
Chicago has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pulls up, high post, and finished off by Gasol.
No!
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy.
What happened there?
2 is all.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Hill against Brooks. Kicks to Gasol. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Some good shot defense
Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Come on, Hill, right here.
Hill against Brooks. They set the screen. The drive by Hill. Misfires there.
Oh! You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Snell. The 3. No good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Hill passes to Moore. Again,
buried it.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets
Freaking
right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Gasol a screen. Temple dishes to Gasol. That one goes. Count it. Gasol's got 6 points.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Hill kicks to George. He dishes it to Moore. Back to George. Indiana moving it around. Hill passes to Hill. Brooks against Hill. 5 to shoot. And here's George for 3. Can't get it to go. Brooks.
No. No. Ooh. Thunk.
And we're through the first half of basketball here. What's been a good one. It's the Bulls up by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Go. All right, down by 2 at half. That's not bad. Let's get a little halftime pep talk here.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half.
It's amazing how the game knew that what he was going to say before he even said it.
On the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Yeah. Ooh.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Aaron Brooks with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5.
Hey!
At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. And it's Rose in at the point. Chicago has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. He feeds it to Noah.
Whoa.
And taken away by Ellis.
Intercepted.
And here we go. Hill, nobody back. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Shut that down.
Rose against Ellis. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hill's got 4 rebounds in this game. George with no one around. That doesn't go either for George.
That was way too
Chicago with the ball. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result.
Okay.
You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots. You're
know how I
coming
was
away with a
supposed
lot
to
of
predict
win.
the ball was going
Hill
to fly like
drives in.
that.
And it's
There's
Hill with
a
the
nice
Went
dunk.
for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Gasol. No luck. Some solid defense from Moore.
It has
Of
not
course,
been an
there's
ideal
solid
start to the
defense
second
for me.
half.
That's what I do.
Missed 3 of their first 4.
From deep, George. Good. The assist goes to him.
All right.
And now a 3-point Indiana lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped
Wow,
for
let's get
today.
another stop.
A 3 ball. And it's Derrick Rose with the 3. Rose
Or
has
we
got
go
7.
back and forth
The
exchanging
rapid
buckets.
fire
That works
threes
too.
coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
They get the rebound. Count
Get
the
in
bucket.
there. Good putback, Hill.
And it's 6 points for Hill.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Rose. This is Noah. Plays it up and banks it in. Noah's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
And that's the kind of lead pass
Hill.
we've come to expect from him.
Outside, George. And it's off from 3-point
No!
range.
How did I miss that?
Chicago has gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball
Can't
game.
believe he jumped in front of me like that.
Butler against Ellis. Butler dishes to Gasol. Snell from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Moore's got
Where's
his
Hill? There he
rebound
is.
on the night. Outside Hill. And there's the feed to George. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Paul George just hasn't slowed down.
Well, let's
He
hit
has
our free
12
throws
points,
here.
And he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Hill. C.J. Miles comes in for Monte Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Hill. Chicago also making some changes. Portis is checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Brooks in for Tony Snell. 3-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by Paul George. Indiana leading. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And not pretty. You
Stop
just gotta
jumping in
shake
front of
off a
me.
miss like that.
I demand to grab an offensive rebound.
Outside Rose. Feeds to Gibson. They get a hand on it. Moore with the steal. In the corner, Miles with it.
Whoa.
Moore up top. He has 6. Back to Stuckey. 6 on the shot clock. And Miles kicks to George. The shot from 20 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Beautiful shot that time by PG, Paul George, getting it done.
PG-13.
Brooks kicks to Gibson. Passes it to Portis. And so he ends a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Easy,
I'll
Turner.
tell you
Calm
what, he
down
earned his
now.
money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Solomon Hill, he's checked in for George. Garrett Temple has checked in for the Bulls. He doesn't get the second one. Pacers leading by 3. Stuckey kicks to Miles. And a wide open look for Freak. Can't get it to go. And
wow.
Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
The meter, like, stopped
Butler.
moving.
Moore with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And then Miles with the dunk.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
.59 seconds left to play in the third.
Yeah, that was weird. I was holding the meter down
Gibson
and then
the
it just
screen.
kind of
Brooks
stopped
with it.
and stuttered.
Defended by Freak.
Whoa, I
Gibson setting
got
the pick for
double
Butler.
the rings here on the defense.
Back to Gibson. And fouled as he went up to the dunk.
Okay,
Good
well,
aggressive move, and he'll
it's
shoot
all right.
2.
It's all right.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right.
Hold the lead.
Bulls trail by 4. Moore, he's in at power forward. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. That shot wide open. And that's now 7 points for Joakim Noah.
Obviously,
good old
a mix-up defensively
2K guard 6 people.
And George, here we go. Stolen by Noah.
I don't know if we're going to be holding the lead here.
To the inside. Here's Gasol. Moore with the block.
Nope.
Oh, here
well,
we go.
Guess we are going to be holding the lead. And there's a big dunk from George.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Brooks outside. Gasol setting the pick for Brooks. Moore with the
and
now it's Hill running. He can go all the way. And
I am on fire.
And the Pacers lead by 6. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
We've seen them
there's
make the
that
extra
double
effort
ring
from a
of fire
defensive
again.
standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
As this offense been running, I'm just getting tired of watching them.
Well, it's no secret. That's what they do. That's who they are. 4 of their last 5 made baskets coming in transition.
And the officials into the backboard violation. Not very careful there.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just 1. Now he's got a bunch.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Tony Snell's checked in for Chicago.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach
really
happier
caught
than
fire here.
selflessness on the
I pumped everyone up with my several blocks.
Hill. Fast break. Here comes Indiana.
Oh, nice
Hill
move.
And now a
beautiful
12-point
crossover.
Indiana lead.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
And defensively, you've got to recognize that threat and make the correction.
Brooks kicks to Gasol. Here's Snell. Gasol a screen. Pass to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Moore with the steal. Inside. Ellis the pass to George. Rose with the block. Out of bounds. Pacers ball.
Now we're getting blocked.
Possession. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Brooks. Ellis with it. Butler covering. Outside, George. From outside the arc. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 5 assists tonight.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total.
I can see why they need to take a timeout here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots.
Oh, no.
Kevin?
Oh, that's a
Gasol's
slip
shot
on my
is
part.
good.
And he placed that
I
pass
hesitated
out in
and
front of
stopped,
him
and he
let
kept
him just
going.
run into it in rhythm.
Pacers leading by 13, and he gets it to go.
There we
and
go.
8 points for Hill.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
There's a screen. Noah with a screen for Rose. Buries it from 3-point range. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's George. And 2 free throws.
Okay, there we go.
This is that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Of course, he
definitely
didn't have
been
an
a
attempt there in the
defensive
first
game
half.
for me.
He's hoping to be a
Really
little
that
bit
many
more
looks
active and aggressive
offensively.
here and draw some fouls here in the second.
The offensive rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the screen. The drive by Hill. Wide open.
There we go. Finally.
To go on the assist by Hill.
Found my shot.
Hill's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the
come on, there's no need
didn't
for
do
that.
his job as well as he could have.
Bulls trail by 14. Outside Rose. Gasol a screen. Rose dishes to Butler. Five to shoot. Gasol on the high post. The shot's good on the assist.
Yeah, I gave him that
And
one.
these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Indiana.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they're going to get the second game between these two clubs just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 games left to play in their season series against the Bulls.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Paul
Got the
George.
entire bench
Every
ready to
time
come
he
in.
shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Gasol comes to help. And Moore kicks to Ellis. Outside, George fires from deep. And Indiana.
Oh, insult to injury.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Insult
nice
to injury.
ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow. The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad,
good
I think
victory.
it's past the point where it'll do much good.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think.
Straight now?
Guys, here with
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch,
30
really
points,
having
wow.
a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
His offensive performance was the main reason they walked out of here with the win tonight. You got a sense early on it was going to be a big game from him.
Oh,
his attitude,
when I was on the
his
court there,
swagger,
he was
it
shooting pretty lights out.
B.I.G. He gave them an ultra-reliable option every time down the floor.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, let's go ahead and head back. And the lovely loading screen. Alright, what do we got next? Okay. Invest in a car dealership with Damian Lillard. Interesting. Alright, I still need 4 more days. I gotta check out these endorsements. It's not really that much. Okay. Ooh, man. In the next 4 off days. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think about whether or not I want to do a practice here. What are my, let's see, attributes? Oh, I have 3 upgrades left. I probably should do a practice. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a little practice here, try to get some attribute upgrades. This will probably, looks like this should lead right perfectly to the end of the morning sports stream. Up.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
That was pretty easy. That was a horrible mistake on my end. Alright, and another goof. Left me powerless to do anything. Wow, I suck at this. Can we go back to free throw golf? I haven't seen that pop up in forever. I'm good at that one. Yep, Hill just won. Wow. That was awful. I should have ended the stream after that Bulls game instead on this garbage.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.
Okay. Whoa. So that was way out there. Oh, why do you keep throwing it to me way out there? Ah, stop throwing it to me way out there. Ah. Nope. Come on, please drop. Ah. Nope. There we go. Okay, that went a little better. And I only got a bronze badge.
Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
Bronze player. Alright, well, at least if I have to do that one again, I've got a little bit more of a feel for that one. I'll take that. See if I can hit a three-pointer. Oh, look at that, practice bonus. Oh no, that's way... Oh, that actually worked. Okay, now I'll go down here and hit... Nope. Make a shot. I didn't know that was one of them. Easy. No. Take a step for no. Back a little bit. There we go. Hey, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna go try this again. Actually, what is my coach? Where's the assistant coach? Sometimes he has an extra drill. Okay, he doesn't have an extra drill today. Oh, that actually went in? Okay, well, let's try this. I was very mediocre at this the last time. I gotta remember how to do this. Okay. Left stick. Up, left, down left. Up, right, down right. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, I didn't hit over far enough. I think I did better my first time. I want to go again. Let me go again. Let me out. The door's open. Let me out. I think you get stuck in here when you attempt it. This happened to me the last time. Just wait for everything to load again. See where I'm at for. Ooh, buzz. I know. I'm working on it. I've got 4 days here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. The deal will be done. Alright. I've got a way to go for practice-wise. Alright, well. Let's see, what's the next game? Detroit. That's where we'll pick up tomorrow morning in the Thursday morning sports stream, which starts a little bit earlier than what today's is. Usually the Thursday morning one starts roughly about 10:30 Eastern time and goes for till about a little bit past 11. It's a little bit short. It's about an hour and a half instead of 2 hours, but we've been getting about 3 games in about that hour and a half time span, so probably look to do the same again tomorrow. So again, Thursday morning sports stream, more NBA 2K16 MyCareer coming up tomorrow, but as for now, end of the stream spiel. Twitter is at 4moresports. There's also a link below here in the description area of Twitch, and also if you're watching this later on YouTube, there's a link in the description. If you're watching this on Twitch as well, you can see Moobot has spoke and put out the links there as well to my Twitter and also to my YouTube channel, which you can see is youtube.com/DSADeathAndy589. Made it easy on you, made it the same as my Twitch username. That's where all my past streams are uploaded. Any future streams will be uploaded there as well. So if you want to go catch up on kind of what's happened, check out some of my other content, or if you have to miss a stream in the future, coming halfway through and want to check out what happened in the first, the second half, or the entire stream, you can check it all on my YouTube channel. If you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button, give this video a good old thumbs up. And let's see here. Oh, yeah, of course, supporting the stream. If you like to support the stream, there are 3 big ways you can do so. The biggest way is to follow me here on Twitch and continue to come back and watch the stream yourself. If you follow me on Twitch and Twitter, and you set up the notifications the right way, it'll give you double the notifications of when I'm going live, because Twitter is where I post all my general stream information. The other ways, though, if you'd like to help out supporting in additional ways, you can either donate to the stream, and donations go towards general living costs, upgrading stream equipment, buying games to play on the stream, and there is a link under the support the stream section here on my Twitch channel for you to go ahead and donate if you'd like to. But I'm never going to shake you down for money. You're always welcome to come here and watch the stream. But if you'd like to help out in another way and can't donate for some reason, then simplest thing to do is share. Friends, family, if you're a fellow streamer, want to do a promote or a YouTube gaming channel and you want to do kind of like a cross promote, I promote your YouTube and you promote my Twitch channel, direct message me on Twitter or Twitch and we can work out the details there. I'm all for doing a promote for promote type scenario. I think that covers everything now. Like I said, those are the greatest ways you can help support the stream. I greatly appreciate all of them, but like I said, the one I greatly appreciate the most is, of course, you continuing to come back and watch the stream yourself. Coming up this afternoon, I will be in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, be taking on some more of the GX Duelist challenges, trying to get through those, trying to get my revenge on the one guy who beat me multiple times in the last stream, and I just couldn't seem to get by him. I've crafted, hopefully, my emergency desperation winning deck, so we'll see how that works out. Hopefully I can finally get a victory over this guy. But yeah, GX Duelist challenges in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist is coming up this afternoon. Of course, if we get through those, I'll go ahead and jump into whatever the next campaign is, which I think is 5D. I'm not exactly sure, but whatever the next campaign is, in the solo areas, what we'll jump through, but probably going to take the whole stream trying to beat all those GX Duelist challenges. So yeah, Legacy of the Duelist coming up this afternoon. Probably should start roughly about 3 p.m. Eastern time, somewhere in there, and it'll go as usual to its 6 or 7 o'clock Eastern time. Cutoff time. There we go. So now that covers everything. So until the next time you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point. But until then, have a great day.